Good evening, Tea Lounge. It's Skylar, and this week's topic is your therapist. Now, I'm taking this as kind of like, what do you look for in a therapist? Well, I knew for sure I wanted my therapist to be male. Women, sometimes, I don't know, like, all therapists are supposed to be touchy-feely, but I just don't like divulging my secrets to strange women. I don't know, I feel more comfortable around men. My mom doesn't understand it, but just the way it is. And, I also wanted, like, an LGBT-friendly therapist, since I know there are some therapists where it's, like, conversion. You hear the horror stories all the time. So, I wanted him to be LGBT-friendly, and, of course, he had to be covered by my insurance. Luckily for me, my insurance has its own psychiatric ward, but for outpatient therapy. So, now personally about my therapist, he's really cool. I don't exactly know how to describe him, but he's friendly, but not too friendly. But he's really accepting and chill, and he totally understands that I'm just there because of the system, and that I just want to get through the system and get on testosterone, and he's fully aware of that, so he's basically just running me down the trans questionnaire as fast as possible. So that's pretty chill, so I like him for that. But he also, likes that I told him I want to get something out of therapy other than just testosterone. I wanted to, talk about things. Because I didn't just want it to be, a waste of time. So, yeah. And also, when it comes down to my therapist, it's just kind of my parents are both in the field of therapy, and so I thought it was really bogus. I thought it was kind of stupid, because when you hear behind the scenes and what people talk about outside of work, it's kind of yeah, no, I don't want to be part of these people's conversations. So really, I just thought it was stupid and I didn't want to go. But now that I'm going, I'm actually really happy that I'm going, because I feel like it's good to talk to someone who's not actively involved in your problems. If I go to my mom has a saying, what happens in my life, whereas my therapist is more likely to give me, something solid to say, or have a solid opinion that isn't driven by some ulterior motive, because he's, actively involved in my life. You kind of get what I'm saying? Because he doesn't live with me, or isn't, my friend outside of therapy, it's not really, there's no motive for him to try to steer me down a certain path because he wants me to go there. And anyway, so that's pretty much what's going on with my therapist.